So we'll come into, first we're going to come onto our backs actually. So lay down. I think you guys can see me all. Okay. So you're going to lay down on your back. Let's mute. Yeah. I don't know, it's been a couple days, feels like a couple years. Alright, so lay down on your back and just start with your knees to your chest. And row anything you need to modify. I would keep your bench nearby for some stuff just to have it there. And rock on your spine side to side just to get a little massaging in. Put your hands on top of your thighs or top of your knees and stay in the center. Just make some leg circles. Again, opening up through the hips. Always nice to have after sleep. I don't know if it's sleep that we always do in bed, but being in bed. And then reverse your legs. Because I'm up half the night. Come on back. Here she is. Place your feet on the floor. Here you are, winner, winner. Congratulations. We just wanted to say congratulations to you, Cindy. Arms up, hips up. Okay, yeah, we're very happy to have you and for you. And then hips up, arms up into a bridge. You can have a small ball nearby if you'd like, and down. You can use it anytime you like, even if I don't tell you. And then one more time, just hold the arms up overhead in your bridge. Hips up in the air, toes point forward, feet down, all the toes down. And then lower the arms, lower the hips, and take the knees back to the chest for a moment. Place the left foot on the floor and put the right ankle over the left knee. Open your arms out to a T. Flex your right foot, and just roll over to the right side, taking a nice little spinal twist to your outer hip. This is your warm-up today, but it's also nice, we need these stretches for flexibility and mobility. Now come back up to the center, keep your ankle as it is, and roll to the other side, but put the foot on the floor so the knee points to the ceiling. And then take your left hand and just press the right leg away. No, maybe you're not frozen. Okay, release your hand, come back to center, and keep the figure 4, bring the knee up to the chest, and hold on to the shin or underneath your hamstrings. Hola chica. Come in, high, on your backs to start. And then lower the leg, cross the right leg all the way over for the big spinal twist, or a bigger spinal twist. So nice to see you all here this morning. Uncross your legs, come back to center, hug your knees into your chest. Place your feet on the floor. Let's just do a hip bridge to reset. Lift your hips up, and then articulate down. Cross your left ankle above your right knee. Just hold it there for a moment. Shift your hips right and let the knee fall over to the left, or both knees over to the left. So getting that nice long stretch down the outer hip. And just stay for another breath. Wait, Maria, is that a dog? Come back to center. Shift your hips over. Is it yours? Whoever is loving you. Place your left foot on the floor and take your right hand and press the knee open. Excuse me. I need to know who that is. Whoever it is in love with you. You have to unmute. Come back to center. Cross the legs. Did you get a puppy? Oh. Oh, jeez. Well, he loves you. He'll probably be on your yoga mat. I'm sorry. Twist. Oh, God. Uncross the legs. Come back to your hands, to your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Let's keep the knees up at 90 degrees. This is where if you want to put a ball into your back, you're more than welcome to it. It will just change the stability a bit. Or if you want to do a few moments with just your body without the ball. Arms up over the shoulders, knees up 90 degrees. Good. So we're going to take the right arm and the left leg. So the right arm behind you and the left leg extends out in front of you. Come back to the center. He's not going. And switch legs. Left arm back, right leg extended. Hopefully you keep it off the floor, but if you can't, you can't. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale. You guys, I know you're busy on your backs, but I can see where you're having this little struggle with the puppy. Come back to center. Inhale and switch left arm, right leg. And switch. Let's do a couple on our own. Just side to side, make it even. We'll do about 2 or 3 sets on your own, where you want to make sure that you do both sides evenly. And when you finish the last round, come back to the center. Take your arms in front of you, lift your head and shoulders up. Extend your legs for 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Cross your ankles and either roll up or roll to your side to come up. Cross over the ankles. Come to your hands and knees. So if you need to be off the floor with your hands and knees, we're going to be here for a couple of moments to extend and flex the spine. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, hips and shoulders width apart. Tuck your toes, dip your belly and arch your back. Exhale, round and curl your spine. Tuck the tailbone underneath you. Spread your shoulders from your back from shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip, wrist to waist. And then again, couple on your own. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, we drop the belly. Exhale, we round the spine. Inhale and exhale. Next time you come back to the inhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees up. When you exhale, release the knees and round and curl. Inhale, extend your spine, tuck your toes, lift your knees up. Exhale, release the knees, round and curl. Inhale, tuck your toes, dip your belly, lift your knees up. Exhale, round and curl. Come back to neutral. Open your knees a little wider, touch your toes together, sit into a child's pose. Reach your arms forward and reach your hips back. Breathe in and breathe across the shoulders, the ribs, the hips. Walk over to your right side, left arm longer than right, stretch the left side of the body long. So all this is, between warm-up and pure exercise. Come back to center and over to the other side, right arm longer than left. So the combination of both is what makes this class kind of nice and different. Inhale, come back to center. Child's pose for another breath. Exhale. And then come back up into your hands and knees. Bring your right leg, just like we just did on our back. Right leg behind you, left arm in front of you. Toes down, hips square. Lengthen out of your spine. And then put your hand and knee down and switch sides. Toes down, thumb up. Come back and switch sides. Again, you can go in your own pace, a couple of rounds, make sure you're even. Or you can stick with me. Stick with me, kid. Good, now when you come back to your hands and knees, take your right leg back and left arm forward again. Lower just the left arm. Turn yourself to the right side so your shoulder, hip, knee, ankle in the same line. Right arm behind your head. Open up your chest. Now bring your right knee to your chest. You can do this standing and extend the leg and the arm opens. And then bring the knee and the elbow together and then extend. Bring the knee and the elbow together and extend. Bring the knee and the elbow together. Release your hand, keep your knee up, and give me fire hydrants right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more, hold it up, and make circles out of the right hip. Circle forward, and then circle back. 3, 2, 1. Knee down, hips on heels, child's pose. Come back to hands and knees. Left leg back, right arm forward. lengthen. Put the right hand down, turn to the left side, left hand behind your head. Now left elbow to knee, you can do this standing. Knee and elbow meet, and extend. Good. Knee and elbow meet, and extend. Knee and elbow meet, and extend. Now knee and elbow meet. Release your hand, turn yourself back to the center, and fire hydrants here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more, hold it up, circle forward for 3, 2, 1, circle back, 3, 2, 1, knee down, sit on your heels. Tuck your toes underneath you on the way up to your hands and knees. And then hips up into downward dog. Again, you could be on a bench. Bend your knees enough. Bend your knees a lot. Send your weight back towards your heels. Walk your dog or your guest. Breathe. And then stay in the downward dog. Shift into plank. Lower your hips. So again, on a bench, this is fine. Push back up, hips up in the air, chest to your thighs. Come to a plank, just pause in the plank for a moment, and then lower your hips. So a nice extended spine. Exhale, come back up, down dog. Come forward, drop the hips. And let's meet back into the downward dog. Lift your right leg off the floor. Again, bench is fine. Knee to chest, round and curl, come forward to plank. Lift the right leg back in the air and switch sides. Left leg in the air, knee to chest, round and curl. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale down, right leg again. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up. Exhale down, left leg. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up, lower it down. One more time, right leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Knee to chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. Place your feet down as you walk your hands to your feet so you're coming into a forward fold. Start by taking your arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers and reach the arms away from you. The shoulders, chest, head down. Breathe. Shake out your neck, let go of any tension in your neck. And then release your hands down, let them dangle. Tuck the chin to the chest and roll up through your spine. Good. Stretch your arms up overhead, inhale. Lean to the right side, exhale. Inhale back to center, lean to the left side, exhale. Inhale back to center, open the arms, open the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Now if you want to put your hands on the blocks, on your shins, or on the floor, it doesn't matter, or on your bench, or table, whatever you've got. We're going to take the right leg behind you. If you don't have the space, just move to a place where you have room to lift your right leg up. And we're going to lift it up and touch down to the floor. Okay? All the way down in 3, 2, up. 1. See if you can bring it back to being next to the left leg. 3. There you go. 4. Without any accessory movements. 5. Good. 6. 7. 8. Place the right foot down. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold again, bend your knees as much as you'd like. Left leg is going to kick in 3, 2, go. 1, touch it down close to where it came from. 2, so right next to your right foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, just 2 more. 7, last one, is 8, forward fold. Ragdoll your body to stand. Take your arms overhead. Let's work through a little balance challenge. Lift your right leg up. Balance. Extend your right leg out. Step it forward. Hinge forward. And then float your left leg off the floor. Then bring your left knee to your chest. Knee up, balance. Extend the leg. Step it forward. Hinge forward. Get your balance. And then pick up your right leg again. Good. And then inhale, step your feet together. You should be somewhere towards the top of your mat. Yeah? Inhale, take the arms down, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Now, if you have yoga blocks, keep them nearby. Exhale, step your right foot back so you can be on a bench again. And lower your right knee to the floor. We're going to keep the toes. I'm untucking it. You know what? I'm going to untuck it for a second so we stretch a little bit. So drop your right hip down. Left knee is over the ankle. Standing up, same idea. Good. And just keep pushing the right hip forward and broadening your collarbone. So the blocks will help to elevate you so that you're not crunched over your leg or being on a high surface. Good. Now tuck your right toes underneath you. Keep your hips low. This is tricky. We don't want to lift the hips up, okay? All I want to do is lift the knee up to the height of the other hip. All right, or the other leg. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Just kind of a diagonal line down and down. Lift it up and down. Try not to sway too much. Lift it up and down. Good. 4 and down. 5. Feel your quads working. 6. 2 more times. 7. 1 more time is 8. Look forward. Step forward and fold. Ragdoll stand. Bring the arms up overhead. And take the hands to your heart. Release your arms. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back a generous amount and then lower the knee to the floor. Release the toes. Top of the foot, shin down. And push your left hip forward. And just lift yourself up enough that your belly is not pressing onto your thighs. You're lifting up and away, creating a little bit more space in that hip. So again, it's about flexibility, mobility, strength, all that stuff. Good. Then tuck the toes underneath you. You're going to lift just the knee, not the hips. In 3, 2, we go. 1. That's it, row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. 7, 8, look forward, step forward, halfway lift, fold down, exhale, rise up, inhale, bring the arms with you, hands to prayer, exhale, arms by your side. Okay. Inhale, stretch the arms up, exhale, forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, step your right foot back. Now you can go back to what we just did on the knees, or you can stay here for a moment. Make sure that your feet are not on a tightrope, but your right leg's in line with your right hip and your left leg is in line with your left hip, or even a little wider. Left thigh parallel to the floor. You can stay right where you are. Do the same thing we just did. Or put your hands on your thighs to lift your torso up. Maybe even stretch the arms overhead. Inhale. Now this time we're going to come up to down on the quads. 3, 2, go. Tap down, 1. Keep the left leg slightly bent at the top, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. I know my quads are just going to have a great conversation tomorrow. 7. Now on the 8th one, we're going to stay in the bent knee position. Lift your arms up, inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. When you hinge forward, then begin to straighten the front leg and bring the arms by your side. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more times. 1 more time. Hands to the floor, look forward, inhale, step right to left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, prayer to the heart. Okay, inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back generously. It's a lunge, just like any other lunge we do. Right thigh parallel to the floor as best you can. Stay there or go to the floor with your back knee. Hands to your thighs. Soften the back leg a little bit as you bring the arms up overhead. These are all options, right? Bend the back knee to the floor in 3, 2, go. 8 of those. 7. Good, row. Keep the weight into the front heel. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to kind of combine things together. 7. One more time is 8. We're going to stay down there. 8. Good. Now, hinge forward. As you hinge, back leg straightens, arms come by your side like a G6. I don't know. Breathe. Head to tailbone. Good. Release your hands. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold. Press down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take the prayer to your heart. Release your arm. Daisy looks thrilled there, Cameron. All right, so one more time. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Choose to be on the knee or come back up to standing on your, standing up. Now, we're going to bend the bottom knee and come up a couple times, right? Down, up, down, up. 4 more. I said a couple. 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more. Hold it here. Hinge forward, straighten front leg. Good. Place your hands to the floor or your blocks. Float your right leg off the floor. Curtsy behind your left knee. Kick it back up. So you might take your blocks if you're using them on an even higher height. 3. Keep it going. 4. 5. 6. That's it. Both knees bend. 7. And 8. Now listen, on 8, those of you who can, right knee behind the left knee, sit on the floor or sit on your bench. Walk your left leg out to the right. Walk your right leg away from your hip, from your glutes. Take the left arm behind you. So you could just sit down on the bench and even just sit cross-legged. Right arm comes up. Twist to the left and take a spinal twist here. So just do a spinal twist. Yeah, perfect. Breathe in and breathe out. Make sure you're not floating onto your left ankle or your left pinky toe, but your big toe is pressing down. Inhale and exhale. Spinal twist. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Turn to the right side. Exhale, come on back to center. All right, if you're sitting down on a bench, you're going to come back up. Otherwise, you're going to put your left foot forward, come back up, float your right leg in the air, and step your feet together, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, bring the arms with you. Exhale, bring the prayer to your heart. I adjusted my camera, sorry. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step your left foot back. Choose again to be on the knee, on the floor. Come on up to standing. Good. Inhale. Bend your bottom knee 8 times. 8. Come back up. So the right glute's working, the left quad's working. I mean, everything's working. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more time. 8, hold it here, hinge forward and stretch. Feel that right glute. Hands to the floor blocks. Float your left leg up. Curtsy, left knee behind right. Sit down 1. Kick it back up. 2. Back up. 3. 4. 2 more, 7, and 1 more, 8. Good, come back, left knee behind the right ankle, or sit on your bench, and have a seat on the floor. So again, you're not sitting on your left heel, and your right foot is firmly planted on the floor, even if that means you move it further forward. Right arm behind you, left arm up, inhale, and take your spinal twist, exhale. Push your right hip down to the floor, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. All right, come back to center and twist to the other side, just a little counter pose. And then come back one more time to the center. Find your way back up onto the right foot, left leg in the air, feet together, lengthen, exhale, fold, roll up to stand, bring your hands together at your heart. All right, take a step back. Roll, you're just gonna take your mat and come down to the floor. Take a block. You have the low height or the medium height. I wouldn't recommend the higher height. Come forward onto your toes and then bring your knees onto the block. If you don't have a block, you're in a squat. And if that doesn't work, you sit right back down on the floor. Okay, so sit a little bit more upright. Stretch your arms overhead. Reach your arms up. Push your hips down. Tailbone tucks underneath you. Inhale. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift your knees off the block. Open up the knees. And everybody sit down, soles of the feet together, but move them further away from your groin. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Just settle into the center fold. Good. All right, now roll to sit up. You're going to keep your right knee bent and your left knee goes behind you. You can bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. You can open up the angle of your knee from your calf to your hamstring. You could have your hands, right arm on the floor, maybe even left arm on the floor. Some of you might choose to keep your arms off the floor. So you're going to lift this back leg up and down. Called a pretzel sometimes, right? Oh, the dog's back. Okay. Left leg in 3, 2, we go. Up, down. Now, if this absolutely doesn't work for you, you can lay all the way down on your side. It's like the fire hydrant we did a little earlier. 5. Try not to move your body. 6. On 8, I want you to hold it up and push your leg behind you for 8, 7, 6, 5, out of your hip, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down, stretch over to the left side. Take your right arm down to the side, stretch over. Turn yourself over and press your hips back, arms out. Inhale, return back up. Sit up tall. Come back into the butterfly or Baddha Konasana if you're in yoga mode. Soles of the feet together, just fold to the inside. Release a little bit here. And then come on back up. Keep your left leg bent. Bring your right leg behind you. Line it up with your heel, with your hip, knee and heel if you can. Left hand could be down, 2 hands could be down. You could be all the way down on your side, or you lift your hands to your heart. Outer hip, this is really hard, so yeah, and use a ball if you like. All right, lift the back leg up, the right leg up in 3, 2, go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Try to stay as tall as you can through your torso, even if you're on your side. 3, 2, hold it up on 1, kick it back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the back leg down. Left arm up and over. Right arm up and over. Come back over to the other side. And then take your left arm down, turn to the left side, and walk your arms out. Push your hips back. Open up again. Come back in. This time sit cross-legged, right leg in front of left, ankles underneath the knees. Move the flesh. Stretch the arms up, inhale. Hinge forward, exhale, walk your hands forward. Stretch out your hips a little bit more. And then walk your hands back in. Sit up. You can switch legs, just switch legs just to be even. And do the same thing. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Hinge forward, exhale, walk your hands forward. Keep pushing your hips back. And walk your hands back. Good. Lean back, shake out your legs. Keep your knees bent, feet on the floor. Okay, hands behind you, fingers point in if possible. Right? If this doesn't work, you can go to your forearms or back on your back for bridges. We're going to lift the hips up off the floor and lower them back down. That's all you're going to do. Hips up in 3, 2, go. 8, 7, the arms are straight on this one. 6, what do you think, Nash? 5, 4, you got it. 3, 2, one more. 1, sit down. Good, just hug around your knees. And we'll come back up. Sit up. Take your hands behind you. Generous amount, not too far, not too close. This time as you come up, right leg comes with you, and then everything comes down. Left leg comes next. In 3, 2, go. If if this is very difficult, and it is, just keep the leg on the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. 7, 8, and down. Hug your knees to your chest. Sit up tall. Now let's all lean back on our forearms. Pad yourself if you need to. Bring your knees to your chest. Lift your chest up. If you're on a bench, you can just hold on to the back of the bench. And then extend the legs out. Bring the knees in. Extend the legs out. Bring the knees in. This is 3. Good. Bring the knees in. 4. Keep your chest lifted. 5. So keep your neck away from your chest. 6, or your chin. 7. And 8. Stay here. Open up your heels together, toes apart. And tap for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the chest. Extend it out. 2. Keep your heels higher than your knees. 3, 4, 5. Keep your heels higher than your knees, Maria. 6, heels higher. 7, and 8. Lower your legs, lift your arms up, sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, fold over your your legs, both of your legs, sorry. And then tuck your chin into your chest and roll down to the floor. Hug your knees up to your chest. Take a spinal twist, open the arms, hips to the right, knees fold to the left. Inhale, come back to the center. Hips to the left, knees to the right. And then come back to the center. Stay on your backs, or if you want to use the ball under your spine, under the lower back. Legs up in the air. Straight up. Inhale. Extend your legs out in front of you. Once again, open the toes away from each other. Heels together. Good. And then again, bend the knees towards the chest. Extend the legs, and then lower down to whatever point you can lower where your spine stays neutral. Bring your knees in. The other option here is to put your hands right underneath your hips so that you're supported a little bit more. So bend the knees, extend the legs, lower down, bring them up. Bend the knees, extend the legs, lower down. Everybody's going to lower to a different place. Also, you can keep your knees bent. Lower down, lift up, 5, out, lower, lift, 6, out, lower, lift. 2 more times, 7, out, lower, lift. Last one's 8, out, lower, lift. Keep your legs at, so this is 90 degrees, maybe 45 degrees, and tap your heels for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now ankle, scissor cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scissor legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last time tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last time scissor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hug your knees to your chest. Keep your right knee in, stretch your left leg out. Ooh, nice hip flexors. Open your right knee to the right side, left hand on your hip. And take the left arm and cross the leg across the body. Spinal twist. Oh, there's not a cloud in the sky out there today. Come back to the center. Left knee meets the right at your chest. Happy baby, take a hold of the bottoms of your feet or the outer edges of your feet. Tailbone down, feet to the ceiling. Good. And then come back to center, hug your knees back to center, stretch the right leg in, left leg on the floor, left leg into your chest. And then open the left leg to the left side, put the right hand on the right hip to remind it to stay. And then take it across the body for the twist. Inhale, come back to center. Hug both knees to the chest. Back to the happy baby, outer edges of the feet. You grab a hold. Pull the knees down towards your chest or towards the ribs. And some of you can stay here, or some of you might want to straddle your legs. If you're straddling the legs, great. You can hold on to your toes, ankles, or feet, but we're going to let go of the hands. Bring them in the middle for one more little exercise and reach through for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, arms up, legs up. Hands behind the head, elbows out to the side, belly in. Lift the hips just enough off the floor and crunch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, not your breath. Left leg down, right leg up, hovering. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and bring your knees to your chest. Okay, one more spinal twist, right leg all the way over left once or twice. Hips move right, knees fall left. Your deepest spinal twist for the morning, or at least this class. Uncross the legs if they're crossed. Come back to center. Left knee over the right once or maybe twice. Shift the hips to the left, knees fall to the right. Good. Uncross the legs if they're crossed. Come back to the center. Hug your knees in. Rock and roll on your spine. And come up to a comfortable seat. Move the flesh. Take your hands down on your thighs just to lift yourself up. Press down so those hips drop open. Bring your hands together in heart center. Interlace your fingers. Tuck the chin down. And pull the arms forward as you pull the hips back. Well, actually, the hips go forward. The belly comes back. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Lean to the right side. Exhale. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left side. Inhale, lift all the way up. Release your arms down. Hug yourself. Pat on the back. Open the arms. Switch the sides. Pat on the back. Open the arms. Take them behind you. Lift your chest. And then release your hands. Bring your feet together. Take yourself into a forward fold, any which way, doesn't matter how you get there. And then ragdoll your body to stand all the way up. Stretch the arms all the way overhead. Lean one more time to the right side. Inhale, lean to the left side. And inhale back to center. Exhale. Stay strong, stay fit, stay healthy.